Hello. This might look like a normal town. It is. Reasonably. It's in the middle of a crater. Basically this is like the sort of old town area. There's the suburbs on the outside. This little island, which we'll say nice and safe. And then Bedford Heights, the main farming district. So this little area that I'm preparing for people. All the other little suburbs around the huge industrial estates. Now, this is where all the shite was being stored. And unfortunately, I decided, well, not unfortunately, I decided this by my own choice, to remove the walls of this. Or if you go like that, as you can see, look, you can remove land, which is how I made the crater. Now, let's go from the perspective of somebody in an apartment block. Let's... Yep, normal speed. Everything's fine, just a little child. It's alright, Timmy. As from the probably straight up old man in pink shirt. Yeah, as you can see, it's all going down. Let's see from an over the top no HUD view of what's just about to go down. There's a lot of it. I've been waiting for this for a good half an hour to an hour where I've been preparing the town. Well, yeah, I've been making it probably in the time it's filled up. So it's kind of me. I've used that as like an hourglass for me to kind of build the town around it to stop it from overflowing, because then that ruins the fun. Let's get a water view, because this is basically now going to be where everything's stored in this crater, because we'll probably have about enough sewage to fill it all up. This whole thing will probably be filled up by sewage at the 500k mark. I hear stuff going on. It's probably from over here. Yeah, it is, because this is really quite near to the industrial estate. These buggers complaining over here about sound quality. Oh, yeah, the main electrical things have been destroyed. I forgot I had all my main electricity mains over there. Oh, it's fine. I'll just put one here. These people over here can have their own little area. And I'm supposed to be watching this unfold, but gotta take care of my remaining citizens. Okay, it's all solved now. It's cool. Nice. Okay, it's all solved, but this is still happening. I'm just gonna fast forward it, because this is gonna take a while to drain, and it's definitely gonna reach the sides. There's no doubt about it. It's gonna absolutely fill out like putting jam in a jam tart. It's just the most British way I could have explained that. Well, that house is gonna have to burn down. I can't. Alright. Oh no, I forgot we do actually have a fire station outside of the crater. I have took pictures of the crater already, which might go up. I'm planning on making maybe possibly and essentially just a City Skylines sort of page on Instagram for all my sort of little towns and villages that I've made. Like, this is gonna be cool if it doesn't destroy the houses and it actually is just sort of like the tops of the houses, which I doubt because this is half full. Still, like, this is going to probably get filled up. Possibly. Actually, it might not, because this is only a round area and this is a hell of a lot bigger. This place might actually still, like, survive, and possibly over here, like these big tower blocks, which I'm pretty proud of. Talking of somewhere that I'm proud of, actually, this little place, this has no issues, nothing, except from over here there's a death, but like, that can be solved and there's no customers. I know it's low land value, but of course it's low land value. You're on an island in the middle of nowhere, really. if you had money, you'd be living here. You know, this is where the people want to live. I honestly don't think there's anywhere else anyone would want to live. Because, clearly, yeah, it's just a big swimming pool full of crap now, but that's what you get. You give and take. There's nice land value. Or there was before, because you are literally living in a crater. But the crater's there's an upside to it. Yeah, I can't really find the upside to this. I don't know, you won't have to pay many bills. Yeah, your bills are basically paid. That's a good one. You never have to pay another bill again. If you're not dead. Well, actually you will if you're dead, but if you're not dead you will. But if you're dead you won't. So there's no more bills. Woo. You also get to go for a nice swim. Look at all these people. You know? And the police seriously coming to arrest somebody here. Just before this happened. Yeah, look! Over here! There's a criminal in here. That's quite... That's funny, there's legit a criminal. And the police tried to get them. And then I coincidentally flooded it with sewage. There's probably going to be some psycho murderer that's just been let off because I let out sewage. And loads of people have died here. That's the realism of City Skylines, guys. People from in here, people from out here, were working in here, and now it says there's deaths here. I assume they've died in their houses, because I don't even know, because that's quite messed up that loads of people have died over here from the effects of something that's gone on somewhere else. That's game realism right there, because like there's nothing bad happening except from this. Which is going to take ages to fill out, not going to lie. But, okay, now, as you can hear in the background, buildings just collapsing. Because that's, honestly, actually, it wouldn't sound like that. It's a dumb sound effect. Look at all these deaths over here. Like, the town's been majorly affected. There's no way to dry this out. It's going to be... The land's going to be at least moist for the rest of the time it's on the planet. There'd have to be a huge drought. These would have to be taken out. And I'm removing the other... Honestly, I'm just removing them because I want this to fill up. And once this is filled up, I'm going to remove this and just let it go into the sea and slightly... Oh look, there was legit a few people who actually had jobs here. This was very much an unemployed place, or self-employed, on sort of like area, on the sort of minimal areas that actually did have some kind of job opportunities. No, there was no job opportunities over here. They all had to work either here or here. Here is probably where they work because of the traffic flow. So it's more logical to be there. But this stuff is still draining. Like the water's getting higher. Everyone's dead. There's still 7,000 people living just in these areas. That's a bit mental. Obviously, everyone here is now struggling with job losses because they're all dead. But there we go. This was actually an experiment. And it hasn't it's worked. Obviously we all knew what was going to happen, but I wanted to see the sort of unseen causes, and well, really not unseen causes, like unseen consequences of like drowning 2,000 people with sewage. It's sad that I've spent an hour of my life building a town just to deliberately flood it with sewage. But there we go. thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna end the video standing on one of the many towers. I'm gonna pick this one. Old man Jenkins wants to be on the tallest one. I like it here. It's a good city view. Well, there we go. Goodbye.